I'm still waiting to start. Actually, I want more people to join in. So, hi, those who are joining us. Thank you so very much for joining us. So, I have a very limited time. It's only 5 minutes. So, hi and welcome to everyone, those who join in. And I'm highly thankful that you guys are so seeking and want to know about voice culture and voice modulation. So, welcome. Should I start? I think I should start now. So, good evening and welcome to the Instaclass by Amity online. So, let me introduce myself. Hi, I'm Kumkum Jain. I'm an actor, voice actor, and a former radio jockey. And at present, I'm working all the three mediums, whether you say in front of camera, in front of microphone, and also on stage. So I'm active in all the three mediums. So today I'm here to talk about voice culture and voice modulation. So which is very important aspect. Voice is very important to all of us, isn't it? It's a very important tool. In fact, it's the most important tool to communicate, to reach out to your audience. So it's not only necessary for actors or those who want to be like, in performing arts or in education. I think it's important for each and every one of us. So, like, normally we hear such comments, people normally say that, oh my God, my voice is so bad. Oh my God, your voice is so nice. You sound so good. So, is it really something like, good voice or bad voice? Actually, if you ask me honestly, every voice is beautiful. So believe me that you have a beautiful voice. And even I have a beautiful voice. So the only difference is this, that either the voice is trained or untrained. So when the voice is trained, it sounds more articulate, more impressive, and good, right? So then we say, oh, wow, this voice is so nice. The only difference is that it's a trained voice. So now what voice culture does? So voice culture is primarily, if you look at it, it's refers to the methodology adopted to train or control the voice to produce the voice effectively, right? And using where we use the entire body as an instrument. And if we first focus on voice culture, then the very first question arises that what are the subjects we dealt with when we understand voice culture, when we study voice culture. Yes, voice culture is a science. So there are different aspects. So the very first thing which we learn in voice culture is the anatomy, psychology, physics, yoga, and music. So all these things are, like, you can say, are the tools to culture our voice and to train our voice. So anatomy, to understand anatomy, we need figures, and normally I use videos and pictures. And then when we change the pitches of our voice, then how it's affect our this instrument, this the anatomy, that also we learn in a very first lecture, but that today I'm not going to explain on or not going to touch on that, because it's not possible on Insta Live, because we don't have any drawings or any videos here, so it's really tough. So quickly I'm coming to the benefits of the voice culture, learning voice culture. So it's not only for educationists, as I shared, it's for everyone. It's important for everyone. Even if you like chose a field of like if you want to go in marketing, so there is an audience. So wherever you have an audience, you have to reach out to your audience. You need a voice, a strong voice, and if it is trained voice, you are able to reach out easily, beautifully. That's the point. Okay, so benefit of learning voice culture is that, first of all, we are able to give a range and depth to a voice. And quickly now I'm going to share two techniques for spoken words. First, let's start, with a flat reading. So you can choose any language, Hindi, English, Marathi, whatever language you want to choose, and then choose a paragraph or a page, and first start with a flat reading. Flat reading means not adding any emphasis or feelings on the words. For example, here I read out one sentence to you. Peace means faith that is unshaken by any obstacles, and comfort means faith that enables one to live without fear or regret. So, what I did, I spoke a word, then a pause, word and a pause, word, and a pause. This is called flat reading. This is a very, very first step or very, very first technique which is required when we, learn voice culture and modulation. Then modulation comes later, because when we, learn driving, so on a very first day, we don't go on, 70, 80. So it's a first gear, and then 30, and then gradually we speed up. So this flat reading gives the command, which is important. So I give you a 10 days challenge, that please for 10 days just read flat any text of any language for 10 days continuously, and then please share your experiences with me. And it's 5 minutes. I'm so sorry, the time is over. I can go hours, as I said. So anybody wants to ask any question, please, the floor is open. Anybody wants to ask anything? Okay, I think there's no question. So, let's have this 10 days, challenge. And just for 10 days, go for flat reading without adding any emphasis. And after 10 days, start adding emphasis and the stresses, and shift the stresses word after word. For example, I'm just giving you a quick example. Peace means faith that is unshaken. Then change. Peace means faith that is unshaken. Again, peace means faith that is. So, without applying your brains, just shifting the stresses word after word. Do this drill for 10 days, for next 10 days, and you see what happened to your voice control. And then please share your experiences. And thanks for joining in. I'm so sorry there's no questions. Thanks for joining in. And it's really nice seeing all these names here. And I hope today's session is definitely going to help you to a certain extent in whatever, I don't know what profession you're pursuing, but wherever you go in life, I'm telling you, your voice is your tool. And one more thing, last and not the least, perseverance is the key to victory. So stay safe. Bye bye. Take care. Bye.